and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Is it morning where you are? I hope it is. Well, it don't matter if it's morning or not. We had a good meeting today.
Yes, season 2.
Season 2
meeting.
We've been trying to be more effective. I think for season 2, because season 2 really just started, but I think that we're going into this season much more intentional.
Yes.
Learning
from season 1.
Yeah, having more experience for sure.
Did we talk about season 2? Like what we want? I think so.
Yeah, for sure. We already did that. So
yeah, the studio is amazing.
Yeah,
they deserve an award.
They already got one. Another one.
But we gotta keep this a secret.
No, we don't.
How do you feel about that?
We can't gatekeep.
I was about to say, how do you feel about gatekeeping?
Not great.
I feel like gatekeeping in the fashion world. Gatekeeping in the fashion world.
I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, because why? Why do that when you don't have to? I don't know.
I don't know. I think that you shouldn't gatekeep, but you just shouldn't tell every single thing.
Right. I feel like information is worth sharing because not everybody is going to act on that information too. You could tell somebody 1,000 times that the reason why you're successful is because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And they might get as far as step B. And they're not actually going to do all them steps because they don't feel like it. They're not motivated enough. They got lost. It wasn't their goal or their life's plan to go in the same direction as you. So they fell off at maybe B or C. But I think there's nothing wrong with telling people like, hey, this is what works for me. Because what are you really afraid of?
I was watching I watch a lot of fashion videos, and in one of the videos, the guy was saying that being a designer, when you design, the idea is to make it hard for them to replicate because they're going to replicate.
Right.
So, in the beginning, let me finish. Then I'm going to tell you the story. In the beginning, you want all the money you could get.
Right.
Because you're the only one. You don't have any competition.
Right.
So you want to eat that up. But then, once people start finding out about it, then that's when you could teach the classes and make the money off the education.
Right.
However, this girl on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, about a year ago, 2 years ago, she is from the UK and she's a hairstylist. So one day she was like, I took an old frontal and I cut it up and I put the edges on the front of my head.
Right. Okay.
And that blew up. Everybody is taking their old frontals and making fake edges.
Okay.
Now Amazon and big hair companies literally are making fake edges.
Right.
And
they ain't know the edges was important.
But
until then,
the big companies, they copy.
Yeah.
They follow the trends. They don't copy.
But it's also like
what's selling, and they pay attention to
the
convenience. They also came out with clip-ins. But you know how the clip-ins, you used to have to sew them?
Yeah.
They listening to us, and they made clip-ins. All you got to do is clip it onto the track, and it go right in here. You don't have to sew it on no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
so
interesting.
I
never sewed them, by the way. I always crazy glued them, and they stay forever. Ain't nobody got time for all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they listening to us.
Yeah.
But the big companies, they waiting.
Right.
They're using
to see
us
what. Mm-hmm.
To.
Well, they have the resources too.
Yeah. They're using us to. So gatekeeping is. You should gatekeep in the beginning. But
yeah,
like,
if
look,
you're going
has she been like, okay, I'm going to show you guys how I got this perfect edge thing. And then she charged for classes. Made money off of classes. Then she could have invested in the edges, and she could have made $1 million off of her idea. Versus she sitting there broke. Not broke because
is she broke?
Not broke because it's still you still gain your following and people trust you. Now people care about your opinion in their world. Now, so good did come out of it, and I think in the beginning you don't have the resources, so you do have to take L's, but you still building up your following.
I agree. I think it's but what?
That was your $1 million idea.
Yeah, that was your $1 million idea.
A millionaire took it and became a double millionaire.
Yeah, that sucks. And the other millionaire did it faster. Yep. Like what would have taken her?
That's the scary part. That happens in fashion too.
What would have taken her maybe 2 years to figure out trademark, license, all that other stuff. Somebody who already had a company set up, was already in the hair business, was like, bet I already have all these bundles in stock from last year. I'm gonna just do this, create my own business out of this. But they had the resources. So it sucks, but it's also like, damn, how can we get our resources up?
And I think we do it for social media content, TikTok. We be like, okay, I'm gonna make this video and this video is gonna trend. That's what we want to do. We want to trend, but we're not thinking about
somebody else will see that video and create a whole business behind it.
So gatekeep
if you believe it's $1 million or more business idea and you have a plan to execute it. Gatekeep if you're planning on executing. If you're not going to execute, you might as well not even gatekeep. You might as well release it to the public so somebody else can do with it what they will. We were going to talk about our meeting today. Did you still want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I kind of want to talk about this breakdown system. So I saw this breakdown system on this guy's page, and I think his Instagram page or his business in general is basically helping people come up with content ideas. And I just felt like we were kind of struggling with our content ideas for the podcast and like what direction we could go into. So I felt like this graph was kind of a cool way to break it down. So basically what it is, what I have in front of me is a circle graph, and I'll post the picture possibly on our Instagram and socials, but it's a circle graph, and in the middle it says fashion. Now you could do this with anything. You could do this with your brand. You could do this with whatever kind of content you're trying to create. Let's say if I was going to do it about cooking, break down that big item into 3 smaller items. So if I'm talking about cooking, I want to talk about baking, cookware for baking, and recipes,
kitchen tools.
And then you're going to break those 3 categories up into 6 smaller categories, and those 6 smaller categories are a quick tip, common mistakes, personal stories, common questions, actionable step-by-step, and industry myths. So we basically kind of did this for our podcast. What do we talk about? Fashion. It's a fashion podcast. Now, it's called 7-Figure Fashion Business, but we talk about more than just the fashion business. So we broke that into some smaller categories. Story time, sewing. We love to talk about sewing because we're both fashion designers, and that we kind of started off our fashion brands by sewing the brands ourselves. And then fashion news, trends. And then we broke those down into 6 smaller categories, which were the ones that I named. Now, how do you feel about those categories? Do you feel like we should change them a bit from what the guy suggested? Or do you feel like those relate?
Eventually. I think they relate. Eventually, we'll think of some other things to add or
change. Yeah,
but
because I feel like
is fashion tips.
Yeah,
that's what people look for. Step by step stuff. Personal stories, common mistakes, myths. That's my favorite one. Fashion myths.
Fashion myths.
Yes.
What is a fashion myth though? For me, it's like you can't wear white after Labor Day. Child, wear what you want. You can. You literally just put it on. Now you're wearing white. I'm just saying. How is this? I don't understand where that came from. Like, don't wear all white.
It's a lot of. You can't wear this.
Yeah. You know what is not a myth?
Girls can't wear Timbs and Forces.
What do you mean? Like one on the left foot, one on the right?
No. It's a boy shoe.
Girl, what are you talking about? Girls should not wear Timbs?
White Air Forces. White Air Forces.
Girls are not allowed to wear white Air Forces? I've never heard this before.
And girls are not allowed to wear Timbs.
I've seen a lot of girls wear Timbs.
We're not allowed to.
Does the Timbs brand say that?
We're just not allowed to.
What are you talking about?
We're not allowed to wear sneakers.
Just in the same way where you're not allowed to wear white after Labor Day?
That's a fashion myth. It's a fashion thing.
That annoyed me just now.
That's what they say.
Because what are you talking about? What? I never heard nobody say women can't wear Timbs.
You never heard it? They talk about it all.
Have they been to Philly and New York?
New York.
Like, have you been on the East Coast? Because if it's winter.
Do you own those?
Yeah, I used to have some all black Timbs. They were cute. They were like a girl version of Timbs.
They are so cute, especially when my friend, she looks so cute in her Timbs. She has like real cute baby feet, and every time she wears Timbs,
baby feet,
she looks so cute.
I never heard that. That's
you know, we all love a good outfit with the fresh Air Forces.
Yeah,
but we're not allowed to wear them.
That's crazy. I think another fashion myth, which I do actually follow though, is don't mix sports or workout brands. So for me, I'm not going to wear a Puma, like I have on a Puma shirt right now. I'm not going to wear a Puma shirt with Nike sneaks. Or an Adidas top with Nike pants and Puma shoes. I would never. That's where you've gone too far. I don't like it.
You can't.
You can't. I'm not saying you can't. You 100% can. You just put them on, and now you're wearing it. I just think it does not look.
It's not
nice.
Satisfying to the eye.
100%. I just don't like it. We should just talk about fashion myths.
Sure. Yeah, don't mix. Another fashion myth is don't mix prints. Cheetah stripes, polka dots.
Right. Now this one, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people mix prints and look really nice.
Right. When you do it, you got to be thoughtful, creative with it. Like if you're gonna do it right.
Right. I feel like I see a lot of people mix prints, but like fun, cool prints. I don't know if you should mix a stripe with a polka dot, but even that might be cute. It depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
It depends on how you do it. It really depends on how you do it.
We have some people in the fashion world that take risks and look crazy.
The next fashion myth that I just pulled up is don't wear denim on denim. Now,
I love denim on denim.
That is actually a current trend right now.
I love denim on denim.
Denim on denim is in right now.
I'm going on vacation. One of my outfits was denim on denim. That I picked. That I ordered.
Yeah, I feel like denim on denim is in. So maybe this is an old trend. I mean, an old myth, but for sure, denim on denim is it right now.
Fashion is fashion.
Yeah. Next myth.
Don't wear sneakers with dresses or skirts.
Do you wear sneakers with dresses or skirts?
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did, but
yeah, I'm about to say I think I've seen people that do it well, but I personally have never worn sneakers with a dress.
Have you ever seen like someone Sweet 16 and they got on a real poofy dress, and
like sneaker ball?
Yeah, and they wear it with. They got like a real short poofy dress, but they wear some high top sneakers or some sneakers.
Yeah.
I think that is really cute.
Yeah.
And
that's cute.
It's actually trending now.
Is it the sneaker balls?
No, the skirt with the. They was arguing on Twitter about it. Ooh, we should talk about it.
What?
We shouldn't talk about it because
they were arguing on Twitter about what?
So Ice Spice.
Mm-hmm.
She is the queen of sneakers and skirts.
Oh, she doesn't wear heels?
She do, but when she came out, it was like she was in her New York swag.
Okay.
And now she got her stylist, and her style is a skirt with a sneaker.
Okay.
Now every other rapper is doing it, but they was arguing about who started it. So Asian Dow chimed in, and she was like, "I've been on the Dow. It's like the Dow's Kills look,
right? Okay.
The skirt, the pleated skirt,
with sneakers.
A
okay,
high sneaker or a high boot.
I didn't know a high boot. I see on Dow's Kill, but not necessarily a sneaker. But okay, okay, I can see it. I can kind of see it. Okay, so I mean,
it's actually. You could do anything in fashion.
You could definitely do anything. I feel like you can wear sneakers and skirts. It just, I don't know.
I think you can.
You can.
It looks right sometimes.
Sometimes. So another fashion myth is don't wear black and navy together. I didn't even know it was a fashion myth. I could see why not. Just because they're so close. It's like, what is the point? But I don't know. Again, like, I think depending on how you do it, you could do it. Navy blue and black, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. What do you think about navy blue and black?
I don't think it's that big of a deal, but they look exactly the same.
Exactly. I think maybe people wouldn't want to wear that together just because it kind of throws you off.
Adults can't wear lots of color.
Or like, I know it's like a thing, like people past a certain age shouldn't wear bright colors, like senior citizens.
What?
You never heard that?
No.
And I think in India, if you are a woman and your husband or spouse has passed, you can't wear bright colors anymore. Like you only can wear like dark or dim colors because you're in mourning for the rest of your life. But
wow.
Do you feel like older women and men look good in bright colors?
Being as though I always wear black, and then I just started wearing colors. I see how wearing colors is important. So being older and wearing dark colors can be very depressing, and I feel like old people need a bright light. They need good energy. Mm-hmm. They don't need that dark energy, so I don't believe in it.
Yeah, I definitely think that older people look good in bright colors. I feel like it makes them look happier. It makes them look more joyful. It makes them look more youthful.
Mm-hmm. However, as you get older, your style does change. Like what's appropriate does change, and I don't think colors is one of the things that's appropriate. Like
inappropriate, right? Well, then that's another question. Do you feel like older women or men should dress less, quote unquote, sexy? Like
I think everybody should dress less sexy.
Everybody should dress less sexy?
I think you should dress sexy for sexy events. But on the regular, I don't think you should dress sexy. I think you should dress because that could be a distraction.
For who? For the American public?
If I'm in Target.
If people want to show off their body,
should not be out.
You said your boobies?
My booty should not be out.
Oh, your booty.
I think you should dress for Target.
But maybe they're trying to find their target man. Yeah.
How do you dress when you go to Target in the market? And
I don't go to Target.
You go run your errands.
I refuse to go to Target.
Yeah, I get it. You go to Walmart or you go to Dollar Store.
Yeah, because whatever I need is not important enough for me to pay $25 for a mug. I bought a mug from Target, $10. If the mug fall on the ground, it break the same as the $1 mug. I'm going to just get the $1 mug. Because also I feel like once I get my forever home, and not forever because I don't even plan on living somewhere for the rest of my life, but once I buy my first house that I get to decorate, that's when maybe I'll get more expensive stuff, more luxury stuff. And then it wouldn't even be Target because I don't even consider Target luxury. I consider it high price, cheap stuff. Mm-hmm. I would need to go to actually
the convenience.
Yeah, like I would probably get.
You're paying for the convenience.
And probably the peace and quiet that Walmart won't give you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I think if women or men want to dress sexy and show off their body, I do think there is a time and a place, like parties and family events or barbecues or whatever, like wherever you want to go. But I don't necessarily feel like
in the bedroom
you should stop dressing what makes you feel best about your body. You shouldn't stop just because you're older.
Yeah.
If you like a deep V-neck because you feel like you got good boobs at 78, all power to you. Mm-hmm. Period. Another myth, we talked about that, kind of like I'm too old for that. Another myth is I'm not the right size or shape for that. So that's something I feel like people have been challenging in the past maybe 5 years. Mm-hmm. Women who are bigger sizes have been wearing crop tops, have been wearing two-piece swimsuits, which I feel like 5-10 years ago, if you were over a certain size, they wouldn't even have a selection of two-piece swimsuits that you could even buy. I enjoy it. I like for the bigger. I like the bigger girls' style in that they feel comfortable in the crop tops and the high waist pants and the high splits, and it looks good on them. Like they style it really well. I don't feel like there needs to be a size requirement for certain outfits. I think you just have to dress properly for your body.
I think, and
I don't think that means, oh, you can't wear a crop top or mini shorts. Mm-hmm. I just think you just need to dress properly for your body because, like, a lot of these big girls' bodies look good in the crop tops and mini skirts and whatever. Mm-hmm. What were you about to say?
I think that, so for one of my TikTok ideas, I'm going to tell y'all, but I'm still going to make the TikTok. So it was going to be a fashion tip and how to make your outfit really be on point. Sometimes people buy the same outfit and wear it exactly the same, but it just don't hit. And I think that one of the tips is you have to dress to your body shape. Like you may like it and it may be cool, but it just does not fit your body. And for me, like I do have like some insecurities, so when I go shopping, I shop for what I want to cover up and what I want to show. And
okay, you still want to make the video about it? I think you should.
But it's more too, like ironing your clothes.
Ironing, y'all, can y'all start ironing and steaming your clothes?
Change the whole outfit. Alterations, 100. Change the whole outfit.
100%.
Dressing to your body shape changes the outfit. And styling it, mixing and matching.
A lot of y'all need to stop wearing those leotards because y'all don't got the body for it. You could add 1 or 2 different things and it would look perfect on you. I saw a girl, again, she don't have no hourglass shape. She's shaped like a human, which is pretty straight up and down. And she paired her one-piece bodysuit with like an oversized button up and tied it around her waist, and it kind of gave the illusion of she got hips. And it looked really nice. So I think there's like little tiny adjustments you can make that will make it look more. Oh my God, jewelry is change the game.
Change everything.
I wear so much jewelry on vacations. It's crazy because in my everyday life, I never do. And I feel so much more glamorized when I dress myself up with jewelry.
On and boom.
Yeah.
The jewelry just adds the sparkle.
Yeah. Another myth is what you get what you pay for. So it's basically talking about like how price indicates quality. And that's not always the case, especially in today's world. Thrifting could give you a cheaper price. What else? Certain websites like Shein, Fashion Nova, Temu that are known for being cheaper price.
Some of their stuff. I can't wait to talk about Shein. I can't wait.
That's coming up in an episode. But I think
they changed the game.
Did they? I think they're a repeat of Fashion Nova, which was a repeat of another brand.
But Fashion Nova is actually overpriced to me
now, but they weren't always this way.
Yeah, they weren't always.
And I think Shein will raise their prices slowly too.
You think so?
I think so. The more they get known, the more people recommend, the more they put out on all these different things, they're also going to raise their price. It's the evolution of the businesses. That's why a new one got to step in every 3 years so they can beat them to the lower price, beat them to a lower price. So,
but remember, okay, so back in the day, our cheap store was Rainbow, and Rainbow clothes, Rainbow Farm Mills, their clothes look cheap. But now we have Shein, Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing,
and for me,
and it does not look cheap.
That's cap.
It look cheap to you?
Yes.
No. When you order it online, then you get it in person. It definitely is like, oh my god, this looks better online. However, when people put it on and they style it,
no.
You said you think it looks cheap.
Yeah, for the cheapness. I think it depends on the fabric, the style. Because
some boutiques is cheap.
Some pictures, they'll show you a form-fitting dress that's made out of a thick knit and it makes the person's body look really nice. But then the dress that you receive in the mail is not knit. It's a really thin, almost lining fabric. And that's not going to look good on anybody's body that don't have their body done.
Remember I told you I ordered this dress. And on the model it looks really nice. When I got it in person, it was made out of a cheaper material and it smelled like fish.
Yes.
And you was like, that's how all of that fabric
smells. that what is it, pleather
Mm-hmm.
looking fabric. It all smell like fish. It's the treatment of making it look like that. But I can smell it from the internet page. I already know. But that's what I'm saying. So with the myth of you get what you pay for, I do think that there are a lot of places where you can get quality things for cheaper, like you said, like thrift stores and I do think that on those websites there are certain pieces that are cheap that will look really nice. I don't think it's everything. I don't think you can get any quality piece from these really low price websites and everything you order will look exactly like the picture. That's not going to happen. But I
think shopping in person going to come back too, because people are going to get tired of ordering online and not liking receiving it and not liking it. Yeah, they're going to get tired of it, and everybody's going to snap to their senses one day and be like, okay, I want to go to the store and try this on before I buy it. Yeah, I like this, but
100%. You see that? I don't know if you saw, but Skims is opening up 2 flagship stores, one in New York and one in Los Angeles. So retail is coming back. Good American just opened their flagship store somewhere, I forgot. But in-person retail is coming back. You can't just do online. People do want to try stuff on in person. They do want to see how the fit is.
Online is convenient, however, y'all taking advantage and y'all scamming.
Yeah. We ended up talking about fashion myths the whole episode, and we was getting into the little content grid. But anyway, what is our lesson of the day? Don't believe the myths.
Do whatever you want in the fashion world.
Do whatever you want.
Wear whatever you want.
Take pictures and videos and make sure it looks good on your body type. Try out different styles. Don't always wear what you're used to. I think you can expand, explore, take pictures, take videos, pair different things in your closet together and figure out your style. Don't just throw on what you're comfortable with.
Yeah. I think alterations is coming back too.
Alterations, 100%.
Coming back. You can get rich. You can get rich off of alterations.
Look.
Iron your clothes.
Why are you trying to steal my lesson? I was just going to say that.
I said it.
I was going to say another takeaway.
And I need to
of this episode.
TikTok because I'm going to eat the fashion girls up.
Another takeaway of this episode is steam/iron your clothes. I think steaming is better because you can get the handheld ones and it's quicker. And I personally prefer that. And I be steaming multiple things on this shelf at one time just because it's already hot. But
why did we stop ironing our clothes?
Laziness for sure.
I think that women started working and we said, F these guys.
Maybe. But
it was us that ironed the clothes.
Oh, maybe that was it. But I know there are a lot of guys that still iron their clothes.
We the ones.
One of my friends, he irons his outfits every day. I'm like, you doing the most. I only steam when I'm going somewhere.
I did not have an iron, and now I got an iron, and
change the game.
Oh well, it kind of don't look like it, but
you ironed it.
No, I didn't iron it. I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm gonna end the episode here. We're gonna say, make sure you count your blessings
before you count your money.
All right, you guys, we're gonna sign off. Love ya.
Toodles.
Bye bye.